COSATU in Gauteng and its affiliates are marching to Hoërskool Overvaal in support of opening of the doors of learning for all. COSATU in Gauteng is leading a march to Overvaal Hoërskool in the Sedibeng region. This comes after a High Court ruling found that the school did not have capacity to accommodate 55 English-speaking pupils. Protesters insist that they will keep on demonstrating to shine a light on racism at the school. Meanwhile, private security companies have been brought in to ensure that just over 600 pupils arrive and depart safely amidst the ongoing unrest.
I think it's a system go on. We mistakenly shared two conflicting messages, 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So as you said, you know what, let's wait for 9 o'clock, then we'll leave after 9. But so far, we are happy with the proceedings.
This march we are attending just to support the parents of the 55 learners. Not only 55 learners, there are a number of schools that are like this in Gauteng. And we want to say, sending a message to say that South Africa is a democratic country. It allows everybody, it gives space, movement to any child. So we're saying open the doors of learning for all the children. And we're saying to department, look, these kids that were here today because of them, they are residing next to the school. They are not from other areas. They are just at the walking distance. And right now, where they have been accepted in another school, it's about 16 kilometers from home to that school. So of which it's a disadvantage on their side because they leave the school next to them, they go to another school. So we want to say, can you please, department, open the doors of learning for everyone?
Going back to one of our top stories, COSATU in Gauteng and its affiliates are marching to Hoërskool Overvaal in support of the opening of the doors of learning for all. COSATU in Gauteng is leading a march to Overvaal Hoërskool in Sedibeng region. This comes after a High Court ruling found that the school did not have capacity to accommodate 55 English-speaking pupils. Protesters insist they will keep on demonstrating to shine a light on racism at the school. Meanwhile, private security companies have been brought in to ensure that just over 600 pupils arrive and depart safely amidst the ongoing unrest. ANN7 reporter Tlotleho joins us now from Hoërskool Overvaal in Vereniging. A very good morning to you, Tlotleho. Thank you for joining us. Has the march actually arrived at the high school this morning?
Good morning to you in studio and to our viewers as well. Yes, the march has indeed arrived at the Hoërskool Overvaal. I can count almost up to more actually than 500 protesters here today. But I have somebody here to tell us more and just to unpack their presence at the school today. Tebogo, thank you so much for joining me. Can you tell us what is COSA's stance on this, on the unrest that is uploaded here at Hoërskool Overvaal?
Look, man, thanks, man. Ours is very simple as Congress of South African students. We want transformation only. Failing for them to give us transformation, will run Gauteng ungovernable. And right of the matter is that these comrades, they think that South Africa is a banana republic, whereby RL2 tick and Tom. As Congress Gauteng were clear, we want those learners to go back to school. And we're happy even SATU is part and parcel of this program and MKVA. So we're saying to them, if they don't want to accept these learners, they must just go back to the sea. They came through the sea in our country. We are majority in this country. We can't be told by the enemy of transformation. In 1994, our grandparents, they voted for us to get free education. But now these people, we don't know why they are hiding. You see, they are saying that those learners, they can't enter because there's no English here. English is a language that is part and parcel of Freedom Charter. Freedom Charter states clear. Culture of learning and teaching shall be open. So ours is very simple. This thing is just a start. We'll have a dessert. We have everything. You see, we're happy that soldiers are here. If it's come to a push, they must give us guns to respond. And also we have a message to our police officers. They are shooting us and they are arresting us. Why they can't do that to white people? Maybe they are afraid of them or they are Jesus Christ. But it's fine. Learners are here. We'll bring back 1976 revolution in Val. We'll bring back a Sharpeville revolution. Yes. Ours is very simple. We want to go to school. You see, how How can we speak about free education part while people are refusing us to enter? Yes.
That was Tebogo from COSAS. Also with me, I have MKVA Regional Secretary. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Shadrach. We understand that a memorandum is to be delivered here today. Can you take us through that a bit?
Thank you. The listeners, even people who are watching, we are here to send a message to the whole world. As the MKMVA was saying, never, not even now, in our lifetime, will allow a racism. We fought for this liberation. We are saying never. These kids must go to school. Africans mustn't be used, to deny our children access to this school. This is our school, and we are going to fight for this. We are only here to support Minister Angie. We are calling Minister Angie. We are saying, Minister Angie, we are here to support you, to implement the resolutions. These are the resolutions. Reaffirmed. We have been reaffirming and reaffirming. We are saying enough, it is enough. Not now. We cannot allow Orania in our own region, whereby people will come and use their own currency, not in our region, not in our lifetime. We are going, SMK in this region, we are saying we are going to continue with this thing until they've created a space for those 55 learners here in the school. Thank you.
As you heard it, that was MKVA, together with COSAS, just explaining to us their stance here at Hoërskool Overvaal. I can say that there's a lot of police presence, and what's interesting is that there's also students who are from other, regions that came to support the movement. I'm just going to turn around and just to ask my cameraman to pan to show you what exactly is happening at Hoërskool Overvaal. We understand that police in Yalas have also barricaded the school. Nobody's allowed to enter until such a time that they're allowed to. Also, we have marshals that have been, deployed here to come. Marshals have been deployed here as well to come and just, keep the security tight. For now, it's back to you in studio.
Thank you so much for that update. Our reporter, Hoërskool, just giving us a feel of what's going on just outside of Hoërskool Overvaal. As we've heard, MKMVA and COSAS are also out there in support of those marching today. We will now go on a short break, but do stay tuned to ANN7 for more news and detailed updates.